So we are back sorting out the problems that happened yesterday. Farmer Clive's here. So hello, Farmer Clive. So, got your favourite drill out. This is a family heirloom. This is what we drill the bird mixes with, the AP whatchamacords. It's a good drill. So it's just the same as a direct drill that I was looking at. Basically just puts the seed in the ground using these discs. Simple.
Yeah. Suits us. We're pretty simple.
They are pretty simple, apart from sorting this job out.
Yeah.
So
have a leak, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, we're not 100% sure what's gone wrong with it. We had Grumpy Farmer Jordan down last night. He went and ripped a load of stuff off it. As we're going under here, you can see here, he's got the turbo more or less disconnected and everything else. So we just got to take this shrouding off this morning, so we can get at it inside of it tonight. He's going to come down and have a look. So that's what we are doing now. Also got school talk later on, so we'll see that. And we'll get back doing this as well tonight. So my job is pretty simple, is to take this shrouding off the side so we have good access to the engine. So that is what I'm going to do, hopefully now. So it's off. That was an absolute pain to do. Not because it was kind of the bolts come out all right. It was trying to get your hand in and reach down to get them, because they don't leave enough space to get the socket in to turn them. So when you're trying to turn it, you're doing a quarter of a turn at a time. So it took ages to undo some of the bolts. But once again, fantastic designs by people who design machinery. Well done once again. So now we've got that all out, we can see the engine. You can see the turbo. I'm going to show you the turbo. So they've got vanes inside of it to cool it down. See there? So it has slightly gone. You can feel there's a bit of movement in there. So we're not still quite sure what it is. Two people have said that it is the turbo's gone, stopped all going through the engine. And then seized it. But we managed to get it. We got it turning last night. So that's a good sign. It comes to a dead stop. So the next job we're going to do is we're just going to take the starter motor off, which is down here. And then see if we can turn it again, just to rule out the starter motor's got jammed. Now if we go over here, and the first job is when we're dealing with starter motors, even I know this, is to disconnect the battery, because the starter motor has electric to it, so I don't really want to get electrocuted. Yeah, I've got a bit of advice. Anyway, so I'm going to do that, and then I've got to go and get ready because I've got school talk. Unfortunately it wasn't, so I turned the engine and it's still the same, so it goes one way but doesn't go another, so there's still something jammed in here. So the next stage is to take this off and have a little look inside of here. So we're just trying to do bit by bit to make sure that we don't strip the engine down too much when it's actually a simple problem. So people are going to laugh about the starter motor, saying which probably not that, but Jordan told us a horror story about when he was a mechanic, because he used to be a mechanic back in the day. He went out to a tractor that someone diagnosed. They said the turbo went, there's got crap in the engine, it's seized, so he started stripping it down and went, oh, wait a minute, he's not checked the starter motor. So took the starter motor off and it was fine, turned freely. So it just goes to show that sometimes you think it's a problem, you've got to double check to make sure there's nothing else, because that'd be very expensive for that customer if he did strip the engine down and then found out that there was it's just a starter motor all along. So yeah, that's what we did that for, but never mind. Right, it is now time for me to go and get a shower, because I have to go and do a school talk, so I don't want to be late. I've got to load my stuff up. So we'll continue this later on. So I just arrived at the school. The right school this time. The postcode run out on the road, so I thought I was a little bit further up, so I kept going a bit further up. Primary school, pulled in, got to reception, here to do a school talk. No. Is this so-and-so's school? No, that's back the other way, you've gone by it. So anyway, so I had to go back, and I finally found it. So we're here, all ready to meet the rest of the Kid Country team. Got my t-shirt on, got my stuff in the back, we're all ready to go. So Gonna go get signed in, get the stuff out. Might be a little bit of filming hopefully inside of there, but I don't quite like it when we've got children around, so I'll try and stop. If you ever notice, I don't put any photos of actual school talks going on, but we'll see how we get on. So yeah, let's get the stuff out, get signed in, make sure I'm at the right place. It looks about the right place. Go and find reception and we're away.
That one we did mine.
So we just got back home. That was a really good talk actually, I really enjoyed that. The kids were really good, some great questions as well. They've been learning a bit about traditional farming systems and then the new modern ways like carbon farming, so we don't move the soil so much, releasing carbon, therefore helping global warming. The same with using different cover crops and stuff. So I did sprinkle that into the talk. But yeah, really good talk. Really enjoyed that. Kids well behaved. I think I done all right. The teacher said it was all right. So yeah, boom. Another one done. That was the 60-something talk. So yeah, now we are going to film a podcast with Becca and Liz. They're watching. Hiya. And then hopefully we're going to go mend the teleporter again, have some tea, and we might go back out there. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, school talk went really well. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Just finished filming the podcast with Becky and Liz. Absolutely loved them girls. It was brilliant. I thoroughly enjoyed chatting to them. It was really funny, as well as we got some very, talked about some issues. I won't say what, but I spoiler alert, potatoes. And yeah, really enjoyed chatting to them pair. I think they're brilliant. I love the way they do the podcast. I think it's funny. Yeah, they're just really, really cool. I really enjoyed chatting to them. So watch out for that one. Right, I'm going to go and have some tea and then possibly look at the teleporter. We'll see what happens. I think we're going to go a bit raining. So, right, let's go and get something to eat. So I've had some tea and we're back out. It's slightly spitting of rain. But don't worry, I have a little ray of sunshine here. It's Farmer Jordan! Everyone's favourite farmer, Farmer Jordan. Now, someone actually asked me if you being grumpy is an act. It's really not. He's just grumpy in real life.
Yeah, I love being out.
So, do you want to talk to us what we're doing?
Taking the JCB engine apart.
Taking the JCB engine apart. He is the man with the knowledge. Farmer Jordan used to be Mechanic Jordan, and he's not half bad at this. So, we're now just taking the... I was going to say bits off, but it makes it sound unprofessional. We're taking pipes off the radiator. We're trying to clear this area here, on top of here. Take the air hose off.
And now we're taking the top rad pipe off.
Top rad pipe off. Then we've got to take the coolant off so we can get at this here, so we can have a look at the top of the engine. Is that right, Farmer Jordan?
Yep.
So, that is what we're doing at the precise moment. We'll keep you updated on what goes on.
New engine.
Might be... What? You said it won't be a new engine? It'd be like a new engine. That's what I want to hear, Jordan.
You might
Anyway,
stand back.
Stand back. I'm going to get covered in stuff. Da, da, da. Everyone's in suspense. Whoa! He wasn't lying, folks. He had a bit of coolant. See? Quick reactions like a cat. Anyway, right, I better go and do something instead of standing there filming him. So, we'll see Farmer Jordan literally in a second. He's not going anywhere because we're going to keep filming. So unfortunately it was bad news. It has shot a piston out, and here to explain it is Farmer Jordan.
You learn how to service your machines.
Lack of servicing, we didn't service it regular and it's come back to bite us in the arse. So basically Jordan's going to explain the piston's gone the wrong side of the crank, cracked, little lubrication, and it's... Here it comes.
There's your little end bearing. Right, it's had no lubrication. It snapped itself off, broke the com rod, gone on the wrong side of the crank, and snapped the oil line in the bottom block housing.
So basically, in a nutshell, that means it's knacked. New engine it is. So on that bombshell, I think we're going to finish it up there. So, oh, sorry about the light there. So on that bombshell, we are going to call it a night. So all I have to say is I'll see you again later. Remember to like, subscribe and so forth. So it's goodbye from me, and Farmer Clive's not here, so say goodbye Farmer Jordan.
Goodbye, Farmer Clive.
Whee!